Yo, what is up everybody and welcome back to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing weekend. It is currently Sunday and the CME future markets will be opening very soon in about 11 hours, as you can see, and Bitcoin is still consolidating in that range right here. So we've been consolidating very long. Yesterday I talked about that we got rejected from that value area high right here, and we got that move down to that value area low, the green line. As you can see, we've tested it perfectly. I was talking about that it's possible if we break below it that we get another test of that weekly pivot at around 100k, also to take out this liquidity that's sitting below, but we did not actually take it out since we did not break below that value area low right here, as you can see. And basically Bitcoin is still consolidating in that range, but I'm expecting a big move very soon, that we break out of this consolidation, and then price can shoot up, take all that liquidity to the upside at around 106k or maybe almost 107k. As you can see, we've got liquidity all the way up to 108k, and basically 108k is exactly where our weekly pivot resistance is sitting. So as of right now, that's a 4% move to the upside. If we go to a bigger time frame, as you can see, our RSI is nicely moving, clipping to the upside momentum, looking very good. Also, we're kind of creating a bullish pattern right here. That's a bullish flag that's, in my opinion, about to break out to the upside and take out all of this liquidity sitting at around 108k, and also test our weekly pivot resistance, our second weekly pivot resistance actually. But first we have to take out our first at around 105k. But in my opinion, this will be happening very soon. In a matter of 24 hours or 48 hours we will be getting that move. And I'm still thinking it's going to be a positive move to the upside once this pattern right here breaks above to the upside, as you can see. So if we look at the stock market, it's very important that it does not open to the downside. Basically, it's very important that we get our CME future market open in about 11 hours back above this weekly pivot resistance for a move continuation to the upside, so Bitcoin can also get going. So in my opinion, basically, if the stock markets open in about 11 hours to the downside, maybe test this weekly pivot resistance or even the weekly pivot, then it's very possible that this move for Bitcoin will get some kind of a test of lower targets, so maybe around 98 to 96k or maybe even 93k, and then we will be looking for that bigger move to the upside to around 108k. But as of right now, as long as we do not lose this range right here, that value area low or the weekly pivot, and as long as the stock markets stay positive, then there is nothing to be concerned about, and I'm very positive that we will get that break to the upside once next week begins. So it's a nice almost 4% pump to the upside. And if we look at Ethereum is currently also consolidating. We have been consolidating for almost a week, and RSI is getting nicely resetted right here for that move up of the momentum. So we can actually move up back to that first weekly pivot resistance at around $2,600, and once we get above it, then the next stop will be 2,800. So basically 11% move. And for Solana, if we look at Solana, yesterday I was talking about how there's a possible trade for Solana from that weekly pivot, and guys, as you can see, we've got a perfect test and a perfect bounce, and the price is currently getting that 4% move to the upside, back above in that range, back above that value area low. So we are once again in that range, back right here, and the next target for Solana will be 177, that value area high, or 170, 180, that weekly pivot resistance. So also, if we look at our open interest for Bitcoin, you can see right here we did have a nice Sunday move to the upside. Basically, from the morning until now, our CVD kept getting higher, and right here you can see open interest went down, and we've got a lot of short liquidations right here, and currently open interest is going up, so that's a good sign. A lot of people are longing right here. Basically everybody is waiting for that move next week, so people are placing orders in this price. So basically next week I'm expecting this liquidity, as I said, to the upside to be taken out. And also if we look at our Fear and Greed index, basically I'm also expecting that Fear and Greed index, once we take out this liquidity, to be back above to like 70, or maybe even to the extreme greed back above 80. Also, as you can see right now, on the major exchanges, we've got a lot more longs opened than shorts. Basically, as you can see, all of the major exchanges, the short ratio is basically lower than the long ratio. We've got almost 51, almost 52% on the bigger exchanges. As you can see, we've got more and more longs opened, and also the funding rates are currently very, very low and still positive. So this also gives me confidence that the next move will be to the upside, where we can take out this liquidity. And also altcoins will have a nice run up. Ethereum, Solana. Also, we looked yesterday at Sui. Sui is, as of right now, did not test that weekly support, but is reclaiming that value area low, and also currently struggling to break above that weekly pivot, as you can see, and also the value area low. It is trying to reclaim it, and then once it does, my next target will be $4, basically that value area high, or a bigger target of move about 10%, $4.24. This will be. So currently very, very good opportunity for a long position on Sui. You basically put your stop loss below that weekly pivot, and then your first take profit will be at around $4, and then your second take profit will be at that first weekly pivot resistance. So if you look at Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, perfect rejection from that weekly pivot. So once it starts dropping again, then altcoins will start moving nicely once again. So basically, if we go to a bigger time frame, basically we're looking for something like this, a lower low, and then continuation to the downside, then for a continuation like this. So if it plays out like this, then altcoins will be moving very, very nicely to the upside, as I said before. But we need Bitcoin dominance to start dropping once again. So it's currently rejected from that weekly pivot, very, very big resistance, and I'm still expecting it to start dropping very, very soon, and we will be having that altcoin moves that everybody is expecting and waiting for. And basically Ethereum, my bigger price targets for Ethereum as of right now are still this golden pocket right here, $3,100 or 2,800, our second weekly pivot resistance. And basically if we also look at Bitcoin, as I said, my next targets are 108. So once we break out of this consolidation, my next targets are 108, 109k, and basically take all of that liquidity out. So next week we do not have many important news for that will impact crypto very much, so we will see what will happen. And as of right now, we are still consolidating, waiting for that move to the upside, in my opinion, but it will happen very, very soon. As I said, in about 24 to 48 hours, once the new week starts. Then we will also have new weekly pivots, so we can look at another trading setup ideas, but we will do that tomorrow. And I hope you liked today's update video. Leave a like and subscribe for the channel, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.